You know, I'm only 3 movies in, but I am really glad that I decided to do this Zemeck-ithon. Like I said, I only saw about half his movies before this, but these first 3 he did that I had never seen before have been pretty big surprises. And of the 3, I'd say the best is Romancing the Stone. Kathleen Turner stars as Joan Wilder, a romance writer who, despite the subject matter of her books, isn't having the best luck with romance. One day, her sister Elaine is kidnapped in Cambodia, as you do, and the kidnappers tell Joan to bring a map to them that Elaine's husband mailed to her before he was murdered. When she gets down there, she meets Jack T. Colton, played by Michael Douglas. And now the two are on a run from a group of terrorists who want the map to find a priceless treasure. Now, when I was going to watch this, I didn't look up any type of plot synopsis, so I didn't know this was going to be a treasure hunting movie. I love treasure hunting movies. It always just takes me back to when I was a kid. Not just setting up treasure hunts for my friends and siblings, but digging in the backyard for hidden treasures. Once found an old shoe. True story. But yeah, any movie with treasure hunting automatically has my interest. But I also like the 2 leads. They have good chemistry, they're charismatic, and I was rooting for them all the way.
You lost what?
I lost my button. My button.
You're gonna lose a lot more than that.
These were Italian.
Now they're practical.
The villains are also great. Danny DeVito gets some good laughs, and Manuel Ojeda, sorry for mispronouncing that, is this really threatening presence. I just tense up every time he's on screen. The action is great, they're suspenseful, and keep the focus on the characters more than the location and effects. The movie is basically a romantic comedy adventure, and it works as all 3. The romance between the 2 is cute, the comedy is good, even if it's not something you'll bust a gut at, and it's a really solid adventure. My only real problem is that there were some lulls in the first half. It kinda reminded me of Raiders of the Lost Ark in that way. In fact, this movie did feel like it was trying to be like Indiana Jones, but apparently the sequel wasn't good enough to keep the franchise going. I don't know if I'd say it's as good as Raiders of the Lost Ark, but it's definitely up there. It's a solid film that I think you should watch if you're a fan of adventures. If you like stuff like The Goonies or Indiana Jones, you'll probably at least like this. I give it a 7.5 out of 10, and the best thing about it, it was successful enough that Zemeckis was allowed to make his next movie. Oh yeah, next time we're gonna talk about the big one. Again, see you then. Wait a minute, the writer of this also co-wrote Always? What the fuck?